before heading home. His counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honor. And off we go from Arizona. So the Cardinals come out, and they are led by their quarterback, Kyler Murray. Man, time flies, Greg. The #1 overall pick in 2019, the 7th year for Murray leading the Birds.
You think back to last week and what was really a pretty bland game. He didn't do a ton that was overly exciting, but his team was still able to come out with a win. I think that's really a testament to this roster that they have built. Yes, you're going to need your quarterback to play good ball as the season progresses, but in the meantime, they are good enough around him that as he continues to find his way, this is still a tough team to match up.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. The teams around the league dealing with some early season injuries. No different here as we check out the key inactives for this one. They'll go right back to Connor. Going to take this to about the 28. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Third and 6. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now it's 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here.
Come on, set. 10 black, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Good work here defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40, set.
From the gun, it's Young. Underthrown and intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety.
Well, we're getting a little test here. Early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of the reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? And I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the zone read, given to Connor. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
They'll go again here to Connor. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
And just like that, you go from second and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
That's Harrison in motion. Murray on 3rd down. They get that one out of Connor. Unfortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
Raiders kick is good, and the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Panthers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first. If you can win here and then head home 2-0, this season takes on a very different tone.
There's no question. And, Mike, am I crazy, though? I can make an argument that I'd rather play the away games early in the season. We're fresh. We're not beat up. We don't have a roster that's depleted, getting a lot of new guys into it. You get into the meat of the season, middle to back end, there's a lot of new guys playing for the first time. Practices are a little shorter. Travel's a little bit harder. You're not feeling as good. So if they can somehow get 2 early road wins here, knowing that now there's a lot of home games as the season unfolds, I actually think they could be doing themselves a favor.
A big play for the Panthers. 42 yards.
Ready. Block 40. Set.
On 1st down is Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Set. Ready.
At the 16-yard
Block.
line.
95. Cut.
On 2nd down, Young. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Here we go. Set. Red. 38. Ready.
To throw, Young. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
Set. Cut. 10 black. Go pink.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. It is brought in the end zone. Jimmy Horn Jr. Touchdown, Panthers. And how about that? His 1st career catch also becomes his 1st career NFL touchdown. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you said it a bunch. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Trevin Wallace. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now it's Murray. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold them on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
And some nifty running on the return. It got some good yardage before he was taken down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Young. They're set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15 and a 1st down.
1st down, Carolina.
Let's go now. Set.
On play action, Young. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get it to the 28. But now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Cut. Red, 38.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Panthers off to the early advantage. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 3rd and 9 to begin.
Here we go. Fish cut.
Back to throw. Young. He's got his man. That's Leakett. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Cut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. The yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
Black, 95. Ready.
They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. And he's going to go backward. Taken down at the 6. It's 3rd and 4.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass. It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
To return is Greg Gort. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. Greg, you take a peek back and look at the NFC West in totality. You just are reminded of how quick things change. I don't think anybody in the country thought the 49ers would be the last place team in this division last year. Shows you, one, how changeable it is, but also the quality of teams in this division.
Absolutely. And I mean, they were the Super Bowl favorite, at least out of the NFC a year ago, and then to find themselves 6-11 at the bottom looking up. Pretty remarkable, but to your point, like, it just shows health, a little bit of good fortune. The other teams in your division, if they're a little weaker, your path is stronger. There's so many elements, the way the NFL schedule is set up, it's all tied. If you're good, we're trying to bring you back down towards the middle. If you're bad, we're trying to bring you up towards the middle. It's a league of parity. It's a league of ups and downs, and the teams that can break through that and sustain success, we got to give them a lot of credit.
And what I love about this division, Greg,
automatic first down.
they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Murray now on 2nd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Derek Brown in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Now Murray on 3rd and long. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Panthers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
Set, ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Good black shot. Set.
Look at play action with Young. He's got the first-round pick, Tedero McMillan. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
From the pistol, a give to Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Set, hut. 50, green. Ready?
Now Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Ready, ready. 10 black. 10 cycles. Set.
Try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
What a luxury, Mike. Grant, I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand them the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young to throw on 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Come on, set. Hut.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
On the ground, this is Hubbard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the first half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
On third down, here's Hubbard. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
Ready,
At
set.
the 2-yard line.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Ready. Ready.
Hubbard. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Let's go. Black. Hut. Hut.
One more time, it's Hubbard. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Okay, break.
Big play coming up, third and goal. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before third down.
Yellow. 22. Set.
They'll try to run with Hubbard. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
Fourth down and goal.
Ready. 52 blaster. Yellow. 43. Set. Go. Ready.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback, just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Derek Brown. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter. Here's a third down and 4. That's Harrison in motion. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead.
65-2. Field, black. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That one complete to Leggett. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Panther first down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. Now Young trying to hurry his guys to the line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And here it's the Browns defense getting it done. They come up with the key interception here, one of 2 for them in the game. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This'll wind up a touchdown. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. He had it going. This, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the day. The Bills even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go. Set.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready. Black. Black. 95.
Another run here with Hubbard. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, Young. Rolling right. He's going to keep it himself. And Young will have a 1st down, able to slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Set.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Come on, step, blue striker. 52 blue. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Set, ready. Ready, 33, ready.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
To throw is Young. He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Let's go now. 50, great.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 10 black.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Ball red. 45, white. Set.
To throw is Young. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers move out in front by the score of 17-3. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Cards offense ready for their 1st possession of this 2nd half. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchdown. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. It wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35, where even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is has adjusted our overtime to the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more, and you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival, so you won a coin toss, and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten to stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field a lot more similar to how the regular game goes and not have significantly different game flow.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tershawn Wharton, he's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division, yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike, you think
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Come on, set.
On 2nd down, Young. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Okay, ready?
It is 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Set. Yellow, 22. Cut.
To throw, Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. The Cardinals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets, Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third and a yard.
Let's go.
They'll run the sneak, and he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down. So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at...
And he will score! Game on! Zay Jones! Touchdown, Arizona! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike... very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Later, extra point is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
On the double.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Young to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
A gain there of 20. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Let's go. 60 red. 60 red.
Young hands it to Hubbard. Not much happening there. Just a short game. So, just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Shot. 17. Rule 32. Check.
Now Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Little 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Down. Red, 38. Ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Ready. Set.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
2 yards on the play. And the Panthers.
Here we go. Here we go. Check. Ready.
Here's a toss left side. It's Hubbard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. Panthers move out to a 24-10 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Man open is Jones. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Cardinals. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
First and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set hut. Yellow, 22. 12, 10. Ready.
Now Hubbard. He's got some space past the 20, and they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 34.
Black 40. Right, 97. Hut.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A second down throw for Young. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
45, White.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
On the double.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Red, 38. Hut.
Now Dowdle. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop and talk things over before third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8.
And the Panthers first
62
down.
Black. 10 Black. Ready?
Here's Young. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Hut.
Now Young. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Young. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The offense is out there. 4th and inches.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready, go.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Ike Mekwanu, former 6th overall pick. Guilty on that one.
A 39-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
I know so. Come on.
Start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now Murray to throw on 2nd down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Murray's going to throw again. Out to his right. Off he goes.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes they do, have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Looking from the shotgun. It's Murray. That's left side. That's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
Throwing again is Murray. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run up and clock it a little over 30 seconds, all that is left. On 2nd down, here's Murray. It's made right side by Wilson. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. That's Harrison in motion. He'll step up and run. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Raiders' extra point is good. And the Cardinals are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Cardinals 17.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.